Welcome to another episode of AEC Reacts. I'm your host, Alicia Washington, director, what's my title? Welcome to another episode of AEC Reacts, where we talk, why is it so hard? Well, we get first reactions. It's not hard. Okay. Chris Abel from ABC. I gotta redo it. Welcome to AEC Reacts, where we get first reactions on subjects related to the architecture, engineering, and construction industry. Today, it was so good.
It was really good.
Damn it. ABC, because I don't want to just say ABC. Welcome to AEC Reacts. After the 100th take episode, I'll have it down. CTABC. Okay. Hi, welcome back to AEC Reacts, where we react. ABC. CTABC. You should have someone else here with Lindsey. I messed up 25 times. Where we get first reactions. Okay. Welcome to AEC Reacts, where we get first reactions on subjects related to the AEC industry. Okay. So I do have a question for you before we get started.
Absolutely.
What show will you watch over and over again? And I'm talking the whole season, the whole series.
Forever. Yeah.
Forever and ever.
That's an easy one for me. It's The Office. It's just the best show ever.
It is.
And I'm so sad that it's not on Netflix anymore. It's been a major hole in my heart, void in my life.
I did purchase Peacock for it though.
Can you give me your login?
Yeah, I sure can. Yeah. We do that here.
That was the best show. It was so relatable. And even if you didn't, if you work in an office environment, for sure, it's super relatable. But I think even if you don't, it's just so well done. And the characters, and it's the best show.
It is.
It was always my background. Even if I had to work at night, I was like, well, I could at least have The Office on while I'm working. I'd have my laptop going, Michael Scott, the whole gang. It just felt like the camaraderie that I needed to get it done.
It's so true. And it's one of the best shows in terms of series finale.
Yes.
It's one of the best. I would say top 3 for sure. So
I love it. Favorite,
Awesome.
for sure. Always
Awesome.
relevant too. It's
Always.
you think back to how old it actually was when it first piloted. I don't know the actual date, but it's
2005.
been decades. I was going to say decades for sure.
Yeah, I'm when did this thing start? Because it's still, you're right, so relatable. Yeah, so
best
relevant.
show ever.
So, great. So we're going to get started. The pizza was good over there?
No, but I lived in New York City for 5 years.
Okay. So, but the pizza was bad over there, right? Because I had pizza in Syracuse and I wanted to die.
It was what I knew. New York City pizza.
New York City pizza's better than, No, I feel.
Than everything.
Well, I feel very strongly. That Connecticut's pizza is the best pizza in the United States of America. But I will tell you why, because we have lots of different types of pizza in Connecticut. It's not even Chicago style pizza or whatever. It's thin crust or medium-sized crust, but we have a lot of our pizza places are owned by either Italian or Greek people. Right? So they kind of, and growing up, you kind of realize, okay, this is Greek style pizza. And you probably just say that because the owners were Greek.
Yeah.
And then Italian style pizza tended to be more thin crust, right? And bigger triangles, where Greek style pizza we realize is more squares. It's a circle, but they cut them, all the pizzas
That's how
in
the
squares.
place near my house does
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So.
But what is New York style pizza? Is it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pizza? Is that what we're talking about? Big and cheesy?
Okay. Yeah. For me, New York City pizza is when you've had a night and it's 3 a.m. and you're stumbling around and you look up and you see a sign that says heaven or dollar slice. And you walk in and you mumble something to the guy behind the counter.
It's a whole experience.
He knows exactly what you want.
Okay.
And in minutes you have this slice in your hand that's bigger than the plate. And you pick it up and you fold it, and it, the crust is just perfect and crispy, and that's still soft on top.
Yep, I gotcha.
And the cheese is still so hot and ooey gooey. You could pick it up like this and eat it like
Drink
Scooby-Doo. Yeah. You just hold it like this and the cheese
Yeah. No, so okay. it's a whole experience. Like, it's a whole vibe.
And then you feel great afterwards. And you can find your way back home.
Yeah. See, when you explain it that way, yeah, I get it. You're not going to get that in Connecticut.
And it's funny because you were talking about like the Italian versus Greek style pizza. So when I lived in Manhattan near Dyckman Street, there was a place called Italian Pizza. But once we started talking to the family that was running it, we learned that they're all Greek. So I don't know if that was Italian pizza or Greek styled Italian pizza. I don't know.
And I don't even know what Greek style pizza is. Like, it literally, I think, is a term that we coined here, at least where I'm from in Connecticut, because it was just the Greeks owned this pizza place and their pizza looked like this. And then when there was an Italian owned pizza place, their pizza looked different. And so you were able to determine, oh, I want Italian style tonight versus I want Greek style. But I'm personally Greek style. I like the squares. And even though it's a round pie, I like the squares because it's more, it feels like there's more pizza.
It's like, it's really fun to eat. Because like you have that experience of like scooping the slice up with your hand.
Yeah.
But like when my wife, because there's a place called Jordan's near us and they make that style pizza. And when my wife orders it, like, you know, she gets one half and I get the other half. But I think about like when we have kids one day, like who's gonna get the little crust pieces?
Them.
And who gets the center? Like, are people gonna like have a little war at the dinner table?
Well, not when they're little, because they get what you give them. It's when they get older where we're gonna start having a disagreement on who gets the crust.
I feel like I'm gonna be sad all the time because I'm always gonna be giving them the middle slices.
Yeah, do you have to be sad? It's okay. No, they'll be fine. They only they eat the cheese off of it anyway until they're older. Then they're like, oh no, I want the crust. You know, they'll make their own decisions. But when they're little, you take what you want. That's right. You're the mom. You take what you want.
Yeah. I grew up in a big family, so like I remember when my parents would get like 2 large pies, and everyone would like count up the slices and figure out how we were gonna dice it up evenly.
Yep. We still get 2 large pies because it's always good the second day. 2 large pizzas, like we stopped buying 1 large pizza, I don't know, like 3 years ago. We're like, no, we need 2. 2 large, 1 cheese, 1 pepperoni. Lasts us 2 days, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So you can't go wrong there. We can agree that pizza's good the second day as well. It's always good.
I also think when you do something well, you don't need so many different varieties of it.
I hear you. Yep, I hear you. Yeah, but pizza's good.
Pizza's good.
We love pizza here. And I do think the Connecticut pizza is better than a New York pizza, but this is the last time I'm going to say it.
I'm so shocked because I never heard about Connecticut pizza. I heard about like Chicago-style pizza, and I don't even know any other places, but like that was a big debate, like Chicago versus New York. And then I come here, I start talking about pizza, and people get all up in arms over Connecticut pizza. Like I didn't even know it was a thing.
I think people from Connecticut too also they don't realize that pizza is actually bad in a lot of places until they move, they go far, like Florida, California, or just far away, and they realize, oh my gosh, I cannot get pizza the way I grew up eating pizza.
Yeah.
Everyone I know, any of my friends who left Connecticut, came back, or still gone, I'm like, we don't even eat pizza anymore because it's just so bad, like wherever they are.
I had a funny experience. I was in Honduras for 2 weeks with a friend, doing like a water project with a couple of friends from school, like an engineering job. And we decided to like leave the community we were staying in to visit a nearby city for a day. And there was an expat-owned restaurant that was known for its pizza. So immediately we were all like suspicious, like, oh, what kind of pizza are we gonna get in Honduras? And we're looking at the menu and they have all these crazy different toppings, and one was shrimp and cilantro. And I was like, on pizza, that sounds weird. I don't know about that. With like red sauce? It had some sort of sauce. But so we ordered it and it was so good, I still think about it to this day.
No way, it had red sauce?
Back in 2011. I think it did. Yeah, it was really good.
Oh my gosh. See?
That was surprising.
You always got to give it a try too, and I will give it a try. I'll give anything a try when it comes to food, but yeah, no, that's great. That's because I love cilantro, I love shrimp.
Yeah.
I could get with that. All right. Pizza. Pizza.
Yeah.
Okay.